Name is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole. Name ain't Nicole.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was supposed to film starting Monday, but see, the way my life is set up, that didn't happen, did it? It did not, it didn't, it just didn't. Anyway, I got this idea from, a lot of people are doing it, but the first person I saw do it was Kristen Del Percio here on YouTube. She's also my friend on Facebook and Instagram. Hey girl, hey. It's a look where you take one palette and do however many days with the palette. Like she does 5 days, one palette. I'm only going to be doing 3 days, one palette. Why? Because Fridays are face chart Fridays, and sometimes if I was to stick to one palette, I don't think the colors would be in there, so then I'd have to cheat. So we're gonna do Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 3 days, one palette, because I think that's kind of cool and it helps you use product faster. Although this particular palette, I don't want to use it up too quickly, but in order to get used to this palette and give my full review at the end of the month on this palette, I should probably be using it a bit more. So the palette I'm going to be using for these next 3 days is the James Charles and Morphe collaboration. It is Tuesday morning here in South Korea. So I'm going to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm going to film all 3 looks. But I'm not, like, when Kristen does it, she puts them all together. I'm not gonna put them all together because I feel like these particular colors, you gotta tell which color you're using and all that good stuff. And like, editing for me is like, she edits amazingly. I suck at editing. I take too long. So I feel like if I filmed 3 videos over the span of 3 days, I would not edit them. I would give up. So I'm gonna be smart about these things. And you know, 3 looks, 1 palette. This is day 1 out of 3. I'm going to be using this. The first shade I'm going to go to is Tune, only to set my concealer. And if you don't have this palette, Tune is this big pan of, I don't know how you would describe this, butter, toffee, butterscotch shade going on. It's that one. So I think I'm going to go and play with these purples today. So I'm going to go into the shade, I should just tape this to the top, go into the shade Single, which is this shade right here, this light-ish purple shade. It's not like a lavender or anything, so we can't call it that. It's just a light purple. Yeah, it's a light purple. It's the only way I can explain it. It's not a lilac, it's not a lavender, it's a light purple. So it's called Single. I'm going to put that like above the crease a little bit, using one of my mermaid brushes. So the next shade I'm going to be using is this one, and I believe this is called Love That. It's like a pinky purple shade. I don't want to say magenta, but it's like pinky purple. It's like if you took a purple, add a little red or pink. Yeah. Next, I'm going to go into this shade. I believe it's called Escape because I'm reading this little thingy with the names on it backwards. So it's this actual purple shade. And I'm going to just put that in my outer corners a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. Again, not a lot, a little bit. And the final shade for the lid is Artistry, which is this beautiful purple shimmer right here. So I basically just used these 4 purples that are next to each other. Nice. Didn't even plan on doing that, but you know, it happened. So we're not even done with the face, not even a little bit, but the lids are basically done. I'm going to take my favorite new highlight, brow highlight, the shade Ring Light right here, and highlight my brow bone because it's so pretty. Like, it's really, really pretty. I actually really like this shade, and the shade Hello, which is the blue shimmer shade I've been using a lot. But look at that, it's so pretty. Also, I gotta say, Artistry is a very pretty purple shimmer shade. I don't see, like, people are having problems with their palettes. I don't understand. I haven't had a problem yet, and I've used almost all the colors in this palette. Yeah, I've used almost all the colors. So, I don't know. I haven't touched, like, some of the reds. I used these for a look I did here, and I used this one and this one. I haven't touched this side yet, or these 2 pinks, but I've touched everything else. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I really like this as my brow highlight now. I used to use Uranus, the Skin Frost, as my brow highlight, but I think gotta retire that one because this is pretty. I'm gonna go off camera and do my face and wash the conditioner out of my hair. I know that's really crazy, but this is when my hair looks crazy. There's conditioner sitting in it right now. It's been sitting in it for like an hour. Don't tell anybody. Gotta wash it out. As you can see, I did everything else off camera because that's just how I roll if you're new to my channel. Unless I'm doing a full face look, I never do the full face on camera. I might sometimes do contour, highlight here and there, but this is one of those videos where it's just here, basically. So I don't think you need to see all of that. Unless you want to see all of that, but I don't think you do. So, going back into the same palette, because we're still using this, I am going to go into Artistry, which is the shimmer purple, and that one is called Single. So Artistry and Single, which Single is this basically light purple shade here. Hopefully you can see that. I don't. That one. Did I point to the right one? I hope I pointed to the right one. And take those 2 and put them on my lower lash line. Going to go into Single first. It's actually a very pretty purple. This is the first time I'm doing all purple look, like usually I add blue or something. But you know, and now Artistry. This is all purple. However, my inner corner highlight is probably going to be Ring Light. I'm going to get Artistry like that. And I realize that looks crazy, but I'm only doing that because when I put Ring Light there, I still want Artistry to like appear in the background, if that makes sense. And like I said, I'm going to go into the shade Ring Light, which is the one I put under my brow, and just pop that in my inner corners. And I know this brush wasn't meant for inner corner highlight, but it's perfect to get in there without making a mess. And basically I'm just mixing the outer parts of the inner corner highlight with the Artistry that's chilling back there. For the lip, I don't want to do anything too crazy, So I'm going to take Ziggy from ColourPop and the Bretman Rock ColourPop collaboration lip gloss. This is I See You, I believe. Yes, yes. And Ziggy lippy stick, and combine the two. And this is the finished look. For picture that I'm going to add Fenty Beauty to my Cupid spell like I always do. But for now I like it without it. And I was going to add a wing and I didn't do a wing, so. Anyway, this is the finished look. I actually like this. I'm starting to like purples a lot. My hair's still wet and I gotta go outside like this. Can't let it dry because I have a meeting in like 10 minutes. So yeah, I gotta go. I'm going to, again, shout out to Kristen because technically I got this idea from her. I'm going to create a playlist with all the YouTubers, my YouTube friends that I watch that do this type of thing, because Danielle does it, Kristen does it. I know Raven did a 10 looks one palette thing and that was cool because freaking A, 10 looks. So I'm going to create a playlist and put all of their vids in that playlist so then you can see how they do it. But I'm going to do it, the playlist, when I finish mine, and then we're just all together, just a playlist full of blah blah days, one palette type looks. That's it for this video. If you have the palette and you want me to use a specific color for tomorrow's look or Thursday's look, let me know. See you all tomorrow. Bye.